penza bandeko na yasi biso na tout ozolanda ABTV na kati ya Fire Station. Penza ndenge lelo rendez-vous esalemaki ezalaki bongo na makasi ya ye moko mama na biso Igeta Omumu Mangala. Mama oyo amesani kokota bandako lokola kasi kobanga ezali akende kokotela biso na ndako nganga. Mpe bongo asigné mokoloto ndenge papa na biso Mobutu asignaka bongo na Diabolo. Kasi toko pesa toujours mama na biso kaka ba conseil ya malamu bisika zoko luka po na communauté na biso eza penza esengo makasi. Nazasir ndenge kaka toyokanaki pe ndenge esalemi. Alors penza bozomona bandeko ebele bazoya na kati ya esika. Donc tout ça déjà na kati ya Fire Station. Penza total ndenge makamyo tout ekoleka na lelo bongo ndenge bozolanda biso na kati ya AB télévision et pas wapi tozala mama na biso pe amemi bana pe bandeko na biso pe mingi déjà boza komona en tout cas équipe ezali penza ebele na mokolo lelo. Na yango tolanda événement nyonso tout ndenge ekoleka na bongo. A tout de suite ya bino ABTV. Délégation ndenge biso na tout oye a on a ta Fire Station. Alors penza mami merci d'abord na befort oyo salaki opusa moi mkebo. Merci na befort oyo nyoto salaki pour lelo. Donc en tout cas mala liboso communauté na biso tie makolo na ta place. Na ebité soki oblongo déjà ba gouvernement oyo nyoso lekana soki si ba mema biso atana 4 ans. Ndana ba mema biso te. En tout cas merci beaucoup na loko sali. Alors na ebité bato awa penza motivation eza ndenge mais kana ko yebisa biso.
Tozela bato tozozela normalement peut bato bakota mais tozozela bato tozela moi 10 minutes pour baya pour bato ba bengi bana nzela tozozela bango pour bana da ko kota déjà bato basa déjà bazozela bisoka
donc bango déjà donc bazozela déjà bisoka alors kasi tala bandeko oyo bazana nzela bazoya likamni lolobi pona bango donc baya mbango
papa ben bosano kiboya ko papa tozela bino na groupe oyo so bana bana tozela bino
en tout cas merci beaucoup pena présidente. C'est mato. Penza ezaki bongo mama na biso Igeta Omumu Mangala. Oyo azoko kota bandako. Azoko kota to ebite sigani na okende ko suka. To ebite communauté a romemango wapi po ba œuvre aboye mama na biso déjà bandi et ça déjà c'est mama kasi. Tozomona asimba mi bongo na mama na biso bela kuri. Mama na biso bela kuri azawana azobunda na pe tout ça maman. En tout cas makambiza bina okende kitoko. Penza yabino ABTV mokili mobimba. Donc, tout ça, on a Katia Handsworth'S Fire Station. Thank you. Tout ça, on a sous na masolo n'est ok.
Somebody phones the fire service, they put that fire control, and then they'll tell us about it. So we cooked up on our house with all the information. So here on this one, so it tells you the top of it, there's a train fire, train on platform 9. It gives you as much information as they've got. If you know Increment House down Newtown, we're always there. They set the alarms off, smoking in there. So this is what we'll get all this information. We also get it on our appliance as well. So on the way there, we can find out what we're going to. What it is.
Yes.
Today, good heat. Big space.
Yeah, I'm going to use the work on there for the day anymore. Just an old sign. This is a lecture room. do training and that, yeah.
Maria
Do all that
Big
training.
space, isn't it? Oh, lecture room, yeah? Ah. Lecture room. Okay.
Yeah, so this is where we'll do all our training and stuff.
Okay, yeah. Very big.
Do you want to get them all in and take a picture in there or not?
Yeah, gotta get. Okay.
This is where we learn to it's just to take people. Training, yeah. Training for if people are going to give mouth to mouth. Yeah. To do compressions and stuff like that. Yeah. CPR, yeah.
You need to check the danger.
Ah, yeah, she knows. Yeah.
If it's respond or not.
Yes, well done. Yeah, she knows.
You need to check the danger.
So, I'll put it closer. See there, put it there.
Not this one.
Yeah, that,
For a child.
yeah.
This is.
For
a child, only
for a
one.
child.
Only one.
For adult,
Oh,
two.
this one.
Push her here.
Okay.
Want to try?
Thank you.
Take it.
Yes, but when you try, you can another
Now try it. See? Push there. So it's always there. You push there.
Hand,
Put your bone there.
Evan,
There.
hand.
There. That's it.
Yeah, no. Yeah, push. Evan. Press.
Push.
Keep press.
See, so it goes down. See?
Press.
See, it pushes down. And then, what else you have to do? To blow the mouth, yeah? We go to all sorts of things, floodings, people in water, go to a lot of things.
Okay.
But on that as well, we have to do other stuff like prevention. So we go into the schools, teach the kids and stuff like that. We go around fitting smoke alarms for people, go to businesses, give them advice to keep their company safe. And yeah, it's not just, we don't just go to fire, so we do a lot more than that.
Okay.
We don't want to be putting water on it, so we carry those as well, so we can use. And then this is the hose topping, so that's just got loads of hose in, so if we need to use it for a big job, we can pull it out of the back, rather than rolling this one out. Each side of this got a hose reel, which is a smaller jet that we can use, so they're quite quick and we can just use those when we're going straight into a house fire. And then we've just got sheets that we use for different things, so if we're at an RTC, or we'll use them if there's a dirty surface or if we need to cover anything. We've got 2 BA sets on the side, so that each firefighter on the truck can wear them. So this is what we wear to make sure that we can breathe air properly when we're in a fire. So obviously we don't need breathing in the smoke. So we have one of those each. Then when Izzy was talking about that we go to RTCs and that we can cut people out of cars.
RTC is like a road traffic collision.
Okay.
So it's basically a car crash.
Yeah, okay.
So any of that's if someone's stuck in a vehicle or we need to cut it apart for whatever reason. We've got big spreaders.
Be careful.
So you can hold them.
Heavy.
Ready? Wow!
It's heavy.
You got it? Toes. Wow, you're strong. Very strong. Do you want to go? Ready? You're going to need 2 hands. Wow. Really heavy. Do you want to go? You got it? Nice. Is that for it?
Very heavy, yeah.
Ready? Wow. firefighter in the making.
Do you want to go?
Yeah, can you try it? Try it. Try it. It's heavy.
You know,
Do you look at your toes?
Yeah.
Quite heavy, isn't it?
Heavy, yeah. Okay.
Got it, it's alright, it'll be alright.
Heavy.
You want to have a go now?
That was about 20. I live in 24 kilos.
20.
When we go to car accidents and we're having to use this for a while,
Okay.
it gets heavy. We do have to keep swapping rounds because it is heavy, I feel it.
Yeah, I can see. Yeah, it's heavy. Yeah,
So when you're using and you like these little cars and that, it gets heavy after a while.
Okay.
Just hold it outside just because it's dirty.
So this one's basically like giant scissors, so we can just cut through most bits on a car with one of those.
So that one's lighter than the other one.
If it wants a convertible, we can take the roof off.
What happened with watch your toes? You want to You are. Thank you. Thank you. So let go. Oh, those ones now.
I know that one's my favourite as well.
So there's a lot more used to cut apart the cars as well because it will go through, and then there's a tiny version.
Toenails. Toenails. The toenails. Toenails. So we don't cut your toenails. We come round and cut them. That's not heavy, is it? Got it.
Hey!
So these are like pedal cutters. So when people have crashes, they get the feet trapped around the pedals. We have to cut the pedals off.
Okay.
This one?
No, for cars only. Cars, isn't it? For cars, yes.
Pedal, you know, the accelerator.
Yeah, the accelerator. Yeah,
What people do is, when people are going to crash it, you automatically legs up.
Okay, yeah. And then,
And see, and that's how you end up breaking your legs.
okay.
And you also, the pedals we've had them where the pedals get wrapped around the feet and stuff, you know, because they're mangled. So we have to cut the pedals off to get them out.
Okay.
So it's just a small thing to get in.
You have to get in. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, the same as this one. Yeah. Okay.
So when people get stuck in the cars, we use this and we can lift the dashboard up.
Okay.
And lift all the front of the car up to get them out and the legs of the truck.
Stop it, please.
Okay.
And then this is the best one of them all.
This hammer.
What did you use it?
Be careful. Be careful.
Yeah, I must have made one of my threats. I will make my own.
Yes, if you provide the wall or open doors, just break anything you want. If you want to hit cars with it, if you really want. Just get some anger out. Big key. So all of these are ones that we use that we call them breaking in gear, but so we have to do rescues out of properties.
No, you don't clean your teeth. You don't clean your teeth all the time. You need to get some things. These are called bolt proppers, so when there's bolts, if you need to get in somewhere, you use these to cut the bolts off.
Okay. It's heavy.
You want to hold it? Yeah.
Careful.
Heavy or not really? Not really. You want to go?
You want to try it?
What do you reckon?
What? Them biceps. Thank you. Do you want to go? Got it? Do you want to go? You got it? What? Heavy? No? So strong.
Do you want to get on? Do you want to go on? Sit on the floor? Go on then.
Yeah, on that.
you want to take any pictures or anything like that?
Yeah, gonna take them pictures.
Watch your head, mate.
Be careful, watch your head.
Watch your head. Just one at a time. Just wait.
Close there, connect that to this is a pump. Pull that on.
Watch your hands. Yeah, so we've got, so there's a door both sides, so they can, once they're on they can climb off the other side, but, so we have the driver, 2BA in the back, some trucks will have a fifth person in there, and then this is where the boss sits. So, do you want to sit in the boss chair? Do you want to sit in the captain's chair? Do you want to climb in? There you go.
Let's go, be careful.
Everyone else what to do. And you can also have the radio. So when we have to send messages, so if someone made a 999, they'd go through to our control, and that's where they give them advice. And then when we're on the
You want to go and drive?
Do this, sir.
we'd be having to tell them what to do. So our call sign would be like,
That's great.
that's what you'd do.
Put him in the driver's seat.
And you get paid a lot of money if you're in the front as well. Not like the reserve.
Going on. Oh, perfect.
There's another side there. There's one chair there.
Bigger than our BRV, which is the smallest one we've got in the brigade.
How many people maximum?
We'll sit five. Yeah.
If someone wants to work here,
Yeah.
which kind of course can
So you just apply through West Mids Fire on the website. If you scroll to Be a Firefighter, you can just apply then. So you have to do online stages, which are for maths, understanding, and mechanical reasoning. And then you do an interview and a role play, and then you would do a fitness test.
So how long that one takes?
It can take about 12 months or more because there's so many. So we're lucky now that we recruit all year round. It used to be like they'd recruit for maybe a month and then they'd stop. But now the brigade's quite big, so we need a lot of firefighters, so we're recruiting all year round.
So when are going to be the recruitment?
We're doing it now.
Now?
Now, yeah. So if you got on the website, so if you went on today and you found it, go to Be a Firefighter and you can apply for the West Mids.
I will.
Yeah?
I will apply. I will apply. Yeah, 12 months and above, it's alright, 12 months.
So I think you have to be, I think it's like 18 and a half years of age, and then after you can apply.
That's good.
So we have some people that are 19, and then we have some that are like 65.
Oh, 65 they can.
Still riding a fire engine. So that you can join at any age and any experience. You don't have to have been in a service.
Okay, that's good. Oh, that's good. Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Okay. You got any question there?
I have just a question.
Yeah, go for it. Salary. So as it's good. You can live on it. So as a firefighter, you're on 36,500. So
Good money.
yeah, so it is, and then every time you go for a promotion, obviously it increases. So I think the highest, if you're a chief fire officer, it's about like 130,000. I think maybe more. So, and that's the highest point of our brigade.
Okay. Can you accept me to be
Yeah, you can join. You can wear my uniform if you want to get on now.
Okay.
If you want to finish my shift.
Okay. But if there is an incident in Wolverhampton, the firefighters are there fighting there, but they need more to go. You can join them as well. You can go all over the UK. You can go.
So yes, so certain things. So because we're our own brigade, so anything within the West Midlands we will attend. So it's up to them fire control who mobilise us. So it might be that if there's an incident in Wolverhampton and it needs 10 vehicles, we'll make that, and then between us all we'll attend, and then we start having cover moves.
Oh, okay.
So we have 5 minutes to attend an incident anywhere in the West Mids. So that's why our stations are where they are, so that we could meet. So for us, like, we would meet Aston quite quickly, and we would meet Perry Bar and West Bram. If there's anything outside of the West Midlands, so for us, we work closely with Staffordshire, Hereford and Worcester, and like Leicester, because that's where our borders are. We'll cross over and we will help them if they need to.
But before to help them, you need a communication first to know what happened first.
So we can't mobilise ourselves. It would come from fire control.
Okay.
So they would talk to each other. So when someone's called 999, each brigade have their own 999 fire control. They would communicate and they'll say, we need your resource. Hold the fox. And there are some things that are like national resilience.
Okay.
So we have a high volume pumping unit. So the best way to think of that is like a giant suction that would move water from one area to another. So when there was flooding and stuff recently, that's a national resilience, so that could get mobilised. So I think it went to Derby, and it was to help with the mass flooding. So although it's a West Mids resource, we can offer it out, and that's the same as our international search and rescue and our UK search and rescue. So I think we've sent recently to Turkey, and I think we've sent. So we send them out. So like when there's earthquakes and stuff like that, they're specifically trained for confined spaces and for rescuing. Whereas we're specified more into firefighting, and then like car crashes, hazardous materials and that sort of thing. So there is ways to specialise once you're in the service as well, if there's things that you enjoy more.
That's good.
I need to ask you a question.
So you don't have to be a firefighter to apply. So you go to training school and it's for 12 weeks. So it's most of it is based at Nature's, which is where our headquarters is. And then
do you have any number or I can call
see if you go on the website, see if the West Mids website, if I show you.
All of the smoke out of the building. So it means that our firefighters going in will be able to see exactly where we're going instead of it being full of smoke.
So you've got to imagine when we go into a house fire, because of all the stuff that's burning, or like your settees and curtains and carpets, you go into a fire, you can't see that fire, you can't see your hand in front of them, you're just blind. So we can use that fan to push all them gases and all the smoke out so we can see.
So then we've also got, this is a light portable pump. So if we're, say, at a job and we're struggling to get the fire engine close enough and it's not too big of a fire, we can basically set this up in quite rural areas so that we can put it into an open water source. So for example, a river or a canal. We've got basically hose that connects to it, and then we can use the open water source as a form of water supply for us, and then you can connect hose to it and then do whatever you need. We have more, bit like it can be used for breaking in tools. So we've got reciprocating saws, things like that. So if we need to, say, get into a building and we're struggling, we can use this for getting locks. Then got up there, we sometimes have to do working at height and things like that, at which point to obviously be as safe as possible. So we have harnesses and different ways of basically securing ourselves to buildings and things like that if we are having to work at heights, so it prevents us from falling.
We're not like the American firefighters. They just go and do whatever they want and run round. In this country we've got health and safety that we have to put into place to try and keep us safe as possible. Like in America, they have firefighters die every year just because they're gung-ho and they go running in with no health and safety. In this country it's totally different.
That means in each country got them ways.
They've got their own ways. So the Americans, if there's a fire in a building, the Americans will go on the roof and they cut a hole in the roof. So the smoke comes out and they ventilate it, so all the hot gases and everything go out. But that is dangerous in itself because they're on top of the fire, where we don't do it like that. We fight it different ways. Right, okay, so you see, you're going to listen to this as well, kids. So if you do have a fire in your house, we always say, just get out the house and phone 999. Don't go back in for pets, or we say to the kids, don't go back in for the favourite computers. That's all they want to get back in.
The kids upstairs.
Right, okay, so if you are in the house and there's a fire downstairs and you can't get out, this is why we say, when you go to bed at night, shut all your doors. So if there's a fire in the kitchen at night and you've shut that door, it'll set the smoke alarm off, but it'll contain that fire into that room. Then the doors will last like 20 minutes to half an hour, by what time we can get there and go and put it out. Not only that, it contains the smoke into that room, because a lot of the time the smoke will destroy everything in your house. If there's only a little fire, when you go and put it out, if the smoke goes through your house, everything will be ruined. Your clothes, everything, because it will just stink and you'll never get it out.
Close the windows.
Close it before you go to bed at night. Close all your doors. Yeah. And then, as well as a family, get a plan together. So if there was a fire in your house, you've all got to get together. If you can't get down the stairs because it's smoky, all of you get into one bedroom. Yeah, preferably at the front of the house. So when we come, we can see you. Phone us. Get into a room all together. If the smoke starts coming under the door, just put some clothes or bed in there to stop the smoke. Get by the window. We have to be at an incident under 5 minutes. If we're not at an incident within 5 minutes, we have to answer to them officers above us, because they want to know why. So if you have a fire, from phoning us, we'll be there within 3 to 4 minutes usually. But no more than 5 minutes, which is why we say phone us, get out of the house, or if you're trapped, or get in one room.
Is there like a particular degree that you have to do, or is it like a apprenticeship?
No, you don't. All you need is your maths and English, isn't it now?
Yeah, so you don't have to have a specific
maths and English.
amount of GCSEs either. You need to be 18 plus, and then you can apply on the website. So I did show someone just where to find it. So it's just Westminster Fire website, press careers and then be a firefighter, and then it explains everything there, like what you need and how to apply. It takes about 12 months to get through all the process.
And is there like particular jobs within, like you see the way that you got the people in the truck?
Come on.
Is there like offices that you could work at?
Yes, there's headquarters which is in Nature.
Come down.
So if you became a firefighter and then you had an interest in safety or prevention, or wanting to work with people support or human resources, you can move into that part of it. I'm not sure if you can apply directly or if you have to become a firefighter first and you do all your initial training, which is 12 weeks.
We have things like Safe Side as well at headquarters, which is where you do a lot of working with the community, working with schools, and a lot of prevention work, stuff like that. That you don't have to go through the process of becoming a firefighter. They have direct entry jobs into those roles. So I think on the website you can also look at, it's got all of the roles available and things like that, and any openings or vacancies.
Yeah, I mean, how old are you?
I'm 17.
17, so is it 18, is it?
You can apply, if it's for fire, to become a firefighter, I think you can start your application when you're something like 17 and a half, because by the time that you get in, you will be 18.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Careful your hands.
If you, like when you're 18, if you're interested in it, they do like taster sessions where you can just go along and they'll tell you about it, don't they?
Yeah.
About what it's about.
So on to the next one. So in this one we've got another hose reel. So we have one each side of the truck, because obviously when we pull up, depending on which side the fire is, depends on which hose reel we need to get. So we've got two, and it means obviously we can send in 2 teams of breathing apparatus wearers as well, so that you've basically got double the amount of water. Up here we've just got all sorts of different kits, so things like spades in case we need to dig out anything.
We'll let the children try first, and then we'll get to
I do the adult,
what is it, children? Does any of the children know? Connie, we'll pass it on to the adults.
Rachel, go in the front. Go in the front to you want to listen in. Yeah. Talk, come on.
Dig the mud, like a shovel. No, it's not a shovel. Floppy spade. Anyone else, sir? Any guesses? Go on, have a guess. What do you think? Well, Mary, so you know.
Yeah, she got it.
You got it?
Yeah, smack the fire with it.
She got it?
Yeah, you're gonna be a good firefighter, man.
Yeah. So it's called a pizza, a grass pizza.
Grass pizza, yeah.
You know, the grass fires?
Yeah.
Instead of putting water.
Yeah, bang, 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 bang. Okay. Yeah.
Don't beat me.
Okay.
Wow, that's it.
That's how you do it.
You got a question? There you go. Oh, you want it? Okay. What? You don't hit yourself in the face? Oh, I don't know.
Yes, you supposed to Evan as well.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Good question.
I don't know. Yeah, oh, wood might set on fire though, but that looks okay. Yeah, is it like the same as the
Yeah, is it like a rubber?
Yeah, it would have to be.
Okay.
It might be quite dirty though, so be careful if you put your clothes on. Yeah. So you tend to get like soot on everything.
Okay.
How long did you keep him?
Well, you can burn some water. Most of the time when you go to a house fire, the fire isn't that big.
Smoke? Oh, yeah.
You only have a little fire. It's very rare that the whole house is on fire. And if it is, it's usually suspect, where somebody's poured petrol in there or something like that.
No, gotcha. Oh, I haven't get this. Be careful in the front.
But I can speak a little English.
Yeah, you need to try. Very important. Come and talk. Go mobile.
We've got a search and rescue team of search and rescue from the West Midlands. So if there's an earthquake in the country, they go out. But there's only 8 of them, something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
There's only about 8 of them. So yeah, so they'll all go out and stuff like that.
I think they've got more experience than you. Or
We always end up trying to use the hose. The only time that we wouldn't is if we were use, if it was say like an electrical fire, something like that. Because obviously the last thing that we want to do is put water on it, because it could arc and things like that. And basically we could end up getting injured. So if it was an electrical fire, so something like a fuse board or something like that, then we'd end up just taking in and using fire extinguishers, because they use CO2 to put out the fire, which basically suffocates the fire. So that would probably be the only time that we really would. The only other one would be like oil. We'd use foam, so older trucks carry foam on them, which basically the way that works again is it just suffocates, so it creates a layer of foam on top of the oil which is on fire, and then obviously it stops it getting oxygen, and you can't have fire without oxygen, so it suffocates it. So they're probably the only two that I can really think of that we would not be using water. Ideally, if we go to a house fire, until we know that it's electrical, we'll always take water with us.
Please.
It's better to have it just in case. So, no worries.
How many?
Yeah.
You give one to
Yeah, I think that was.
Got these for the kids. Do you read? Do you do reading? You've got reading books?
I've got reading, yeah.
Should be.
Bookmarks. So you don't lose your page. Bookmarks.
Listen, be careful. Look, here.
Do you want to read your book? Yeah, when you read your book, the bookmarks.
Let you any more question? Finish all.
Malik, we need more.
Now there's lots, so this is a fairly neutral, but then we've had 2 newer ones since.
All the big ones are the similar to this, and then we've got the little ones. This is probably they're all the big ones here the same. We've just got the little ones that were there earlier. Yeah.
And then there's some stations which are going to get new trucks as well, which they look a bit like ice cream vans almost.
Can't get them off for you. How many lamps have you got?
And then 4 stations.
One?
So have you seen ones that like they've got ladders on them? So we've got quite a few different trucks.
That one goes to 13 metres.
Yeah, we always have one of these.
There's some books as well.
The smaller trucks coming up and the
1 metre.
So what's that?
What's this?
So that's the command unit. So basically, if we have a really big job, the complex, so it has a lot of fire engines and it's going to take a lot of
Yeah, in that one, yeah, in the incident command units, that one, what you put inside there?
It's just computers and
computer and everything.
I'll show you. I can't take everyone in there.
Okay. Thank you anyway, yeah. Thank you. Yeah. That's good. Yeah, the late cameras, you can't go there. No, I'm calling for beta. I'm calling for what a late working.
What's the idea?
Come and film me now, man. I'm gonna be here. Come on, come on. Vraiment, naza sur bandeko. Donc naza sur bandeko, biso nyo tu naza sur. En tout cas, tu y koli elo moko ya malamu. Donc vraiment merci mingi na maman présidente Iguette Omumu Mangala. Na ndenge penza maki biso maman na ebité séance elekani ndenge nini. En tout cas, comme rapidement ko ebisa biso séance elekani ndenge nini.
L'équipe bien en tout cas, merci d'abord de nous payer. Ba opela msu bazu ba contre-temps ba bi to sala msusu ko to sengi pesa ba date ba pesa biso. Ba lobi na biso pe to luka date pona bango baya ba train biso mikolo ba bi na leba ya ko train muto azana ndako na zana fire nini te.
Extinguisher. Yeah.
Abo benga leba bomba ya kuna yebisi bomba ya fixer pona free.
En tout cas, vraiment maman merci beaucoup maman Iguette Omumu Mangala. Mengo pesi communauté et opportunité tout sur ya boye. Vraiment c'est ngoma kasi ngai ya BTV na ko regretter kaka mingi to yaki apo na ko yekola batuzum batelemi libanda bako lobaka koto bazo ko expliquer biso ba misusu koto na sima bazo ko lobaka ba comportement ya boye pena en tout cas eza vraiment malamu te BTV a sepel na yango ata mukete yango wana ibiloko boy fo na lobaka ngo na caméra po to soka un peu moi mayele vraiment et salinga malamu te maman Iguette Omumu Mangala ye a sepeli nango menga na sepeli nango te merci beaucoup. Oui. Bon, papa secrétaire, Olobinini, donc pour aller au journal, au monde, on les vide.
En tout cas, je journée qui m'a en de nombre, il y a 24 personnes, parmi lesquelles Bana 14 et la Nicolo 12. Les hommes salaires à Mounene, les hommes salaires à Kitoko, et surtout, on est au Sepeli Mingi, on va la Gissibiso, on va la Gissibiso.
Voilà.
Ndenge walakisi biso ndenge ya koboma moto soki makambo koyi na ndako ndenge nini na kobimela tout ça tokosolango mingi ntango tokokota pene na mozindo à la prochaine occasion.
Merci
beaucoup. Mais tokandaki te tosala mangomba mibale bagroupe mibale ata ya 30-30 oyo eye groupe ya liboso soki tokoki lisusu bato ata ba 25-30 tokosenga lisusu eza kitoko mikolo bana baza na ndako baza na congé les alité, moto, surtout à Londres.
En tout cas, merci beaucoup, Papa Nabisson. Merci.